I'm sorry, is it just me? But I feel like so much of my social media, whether it's Instagram or Facebook, is just currently inundated with opinions and articles about Timothy Chalamet and his recent comments in an interview with or a sit down with Matthew McConaughey, where he made some comments about opera and ballet. And it seems like everyone on social media is losing their fucking mind about his opinion. Basically, I checked out the sit down or interview, and they were talking about movies nowadays and people's attention spans, and how in a lot of mediums people just want to get to the action, get to word, to the point where Matthew McConaughey made a comment that a lot of people just want to skip the first act and just get to the action. And he was making some great points about how that is what's happening and people's attention span. And then Timothy made a comment about how he's not interested in working in the fields of ballet and opera, and that nobody cares about a dying art form. It seems like that's what he was implying. And then he made a joke about, oh my God, no offense to that community, I probably lost 14 cents or something like that. And suddenly everybody is losing their mind. And again, I don't know if it's just me. I don't know if it's just my algorithm that's pushing that. So I want to hear from you guys. Are you on your social media seeing a lot of posts and material related to his comments? I usually mostly use Instagram and Facebook, and so that's where I'm coming across a lot of it. But I think it's just so interesting to see how much people are, excuse me, becoming tribal. We're living in this world where people are so tribal, and you're on my side or you're not on my side. And at the end of the day, this is my opinion. He's entitled to his opinion. He can like or dislike ballet and opera as much as he wants. That doesn't affect me. For example, myself, have I ever been to ballet and opera? Absolutely not. It's not something that I care about, not something that I've been exposed to, and that's fine. And if I even express that I don't have an interest in ballet and opera, I don't understand why him stating that he would not want to work in those fields, or that people don't care about it, is affecting so many people in such a negative way. At the end of the day, if you are someone who is a fan of ballet and opera, someone else's opinion about that shouldn't waver or affect your spirit or your opinion about that art form so much that you feel like the need to lash out or hate on someone who doesn't agree with you. I don't understand why people are coming at him so hard about his opinion. It seems like it's a lot more to do with other things and other issues that people have with him as a person. Some people perceive him as maybe full of himself, or comments that he's made previously. I've been seeing some things so much so that it's going down to criticisms about his association, about who he is dating, which is insane. Look, if you like opera, if you like ballet, cool. Love that. That's what you want to resonate with, and that's what resonates with you as an art form, and you can have appreciation for it. He never said, well, in this case, his point was that that's not the art form that he would like to work in. That's fine. That's his prerogative. If he was trying to make a tongue in cheek then reference about no one cares about that, and now I'm going to lose followers for saying that, and this is what's going to cost me, whatever, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, he's entitled to his opinion. He can have his opinion. He can like or dislike opera or ballet, want to work in that field or not. I don't see how that affects anybody else who actually is in that field or is interested in that field. You're going to keep doing what you do. And I'm going to be completely honest. I think it's so rich to see so many people who are fans of ballet and opera, or who work in those fields, come so hard against him when ballet and opera has a history of looking down on other types of art forms? Are we gonna kid ourselves that they don't consider something that's non-classical as not as good, not as prestigious, as not having as much value? I think it's just insane how much these people want to get themselves in a rage about his comments. And also, let's not forget the history that those art forms of ballet and opera have of discrimination, of not being accessible, and pushing out people who are either poor or minorities. So please spare me your supposed anger or dislike about someone expressing that they would not want to work in ballet or opera, or that that's not of their interest, or that they think it's a dying art form. He's entitled to his opinion. And I think that it's crazy how much people are trying to come against him. If you like it, if he doesn't like it, and that's his prerogative, and he is free to express that opinion. To now suddenly see this bombardment of, there's this culture of just wanting to tear other people down for a simple opinion. It's not like he's going out and saying things like, yes, pro ICE, let's go ahead and deport these people, and these people are subhuman, and these people are not worth anything, and they need to go back to the country that they came from, no matter how much they've contributed to the United States and how long they've been here. And I don't care about using kids and children as props to be able to capture people. And I don't care about going into churches and places of worship and schools to terrorize communities. Come on, people, y'all need to get your priorities straight.